Man, my name is Estavan. I'm 38 years old, originally from Mexico, but I've been in the States for quite a number of years.
How did your life start off? You said you ran away when you was 10?
When I was 10 years old, I ran away from home. There was some mingling with the wrong crowd. I ended up doing things that I shouldn't have done.
The peer pressure, bad influence got you?
Bad influence. I started with a little bit of weed, man, from cigarette to marijuana, from marijuana to cocaine or pills, alcohol. And then suddenly you're bound by all 3 or 4 of them, and you grow up and you mature, and as the problems come and they get greater, then you need more of that to numb yourself, your mind,
reality.
Your heart,
get away from reality.
Get away from reality, right?
A lot of the youth now, Estavan, they think weed is no big deal because so many other kids use it. I mean, most of their peers use it, and the rappers and everybody is talking about how smoked out they get. A lot of people feel like they can smoke weed and it's not going to escalate to anything else, and it's not going to have any other effect on them other than getting high right then in that moment. What would you say to those people who feel like weed is not a problem?
Well, I probably ask them to consider that everything starts with a little bit. The problem begins when you lose the focus. And believe me, you will lose the focus, and believe me, you will start getting hooked. And suddenly, it's like one more in the morning or one more at noon. I tried many times
to stop,
to get away. But again, that's that part that we don't see. It's bondage, it's slavery,
right?
And you're chained and shackled. You just don't see it. It's drugs, man. It's alcoholism. There was a problem, man. Suddenly, it's like one more in the morning, one more at noon, one more at night, one more you're in the all excited, and I could go longer, maybe try to impress my peers.
Right.
And well, when I least expected it, I was hooked on cocaine as well, and now I couldn't combine marijuana and coke, so I had to do a joint. Like before, I could smoke I do a line, and then when I least expected it, I was putting cocaine on my joint. So, you know, that was a weird high. Crack came in, you know, and then I got hooked on crack, and my God, it took me farther than I wanted to go, and cost more than I wanted to pay, and then it cost me. It cost my family. It cost my dignity. It cost everything that I had in my life. I lost it. I lost control, man, because I started with a joint. Everything started with a joint, man. You know.
How long were you on drugs?
I was on drugs for. See, I started when I was at least 20 years, man. I was already 30 years old, and
right.
I had missed my youth, man. We don't see the full picture. It starts with a little bit, and you end up being hooked. You end up being hooked. You end up being hooked. Something that you can't control.